Katie's talking about a Big Mac.
I'm so hungry.
Alright, well, dinner's on the stove, my dear. We're roasting plantains in the oven. We have 2 onions because we have a surplus and we just are really hungry. So 2 onions with some olive oil, minced garlic, and some chili powder seasoning, which we got. It is not very spicy. She just put it back, but no, we got a big, someone just sent some, look at that. Wow. So anyway, this is sauteing, then I'm going to add the peppers, and then we have some refried beans and some rice, and we're going to do our favorite, the Buddha bowl.
Yes.
Or should it just be the Parker and Katy bowl?
The Parker and Katy bowl.
Yeah.
A PK bowl.
The PK bowl, yep. So that's what we're doing. I should add that we have made this specific PK bowl a Mexican style PK bowl. Hence the refried beans, the fajitas that we're making, and the rice and the plantains. This is them. This is they. Roasted plantains, rice, refried beans, fajitas, hot sauce, garlic. Yum. Alright, we're gonna dig in. We are starving. Hey everyone, I'm Parker.
And I'm Katie.
And this is our boat, Seawind. I bought Seawind in 2016 with my entire savings and no clue what it would take to turn her into what she is today. With the help of my dad and a few friends, I slowly tackled project after project, transforming this old boat into what I envisioned when we first met. Halfway through this 5.5-year project, I met Katie, and we've been inseparable ever since. In truth, this only shows a fraction of what it really took in order to get to where we're at today, in a beautiful anchorage, making this video.
Together, we have come a long way. We have learned the beautiful and brutal lessons that the water has to offer. We have come to know heartache and loss and to dance despite it all. I work a full-time job on the go, which presents its own unique challenges and opportunities. But at the end of the day, it's our desire to move slowly and live fully that makes it all worth it.
Sailing Seawind is our unique attempt at showing how we choose to live with a lighter carbon footprint, how we plan to make our mark on this ever-changing world. It's a place for us to show that every one of us is connected, and that we will all go further together. Very early in the morning. What are we doing today?
We're gonna go to the aquarium.
What is an aquarium?
A lot of fish.
Are you excited?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it'll be fun tonight.
Slept well? Figuring out this whole sleep thing in weird places. Well, we're gonna sip our coffee and eat a little bit of breakfast, and then we're gonna go flop around in the water. Last time you joined us, we left Samson Key, one of our favorite anchorages, and our spinnaker, Big Blue, gently pulled us 15 miles north to where we are now, anchored next to O'Brien Cay. A little fun fact, Johnny Depp owns the island Little Halls Pond right next to us. We are just inside the southern end of the Exuma Land and Sea Park, a group of islands about 23 miles long and 8 miles wide. The park was established in 1958 and was the first marine reserve in the Bahamas and the wider Caribbean, and protects over 112,000 acres above and below the water. There aren't any towns or developed areas and no cell phone towers. Complete and blissful detachment from the outside world. We are here to explore the Aquarium, an underwater treasure trove of beautiful coral reef, with hundreds of species of fish and other inhabitants. Alright, we're getting ready to go. Katie's bailing the dinghy. How much water was there?
So much.
Was there really?
Maybe like 3 gallons.
We had lots of rain yesterday. Snorkeling stuff. He's right here.
Look at those little tiny rock civilizations.
Yeah.
There's a rock civilization.
The whole crew rendezvoused on a nearby beach to explore O'Brien Cay by foot. The coral rock that has been eroded over hundreds of years has assumed a moon-like landscape, and so we set off walking most of its perimeter. On the way back, we heard our first signs of spring. Small birds were beginning to nest, and the sound was like music.
Just little tiny buggers.
Walking waist deep in crystal clear water is always surreal, but you have to watch out for sea urchins. With our adventuring done before noon and a gentle southeast breeze beckoning us, we prepped Seawind, weighed anchor, and set a course for Shroud Key, our next stop in the Land and Sea Park. Okay, we're free and clear over here. Yep. Okay, ready? There we go. Okay, tack line, low friction rings, all the way back to the cockpit, just in case we have to dump it. Beautiful. All right, hey, boom, good job. Well, we jibed the spinnaker over by dousing it and switching the sheet over and then redeploying it. We like it better on this side for the compass heading that we need to be on. Yeah, this is beautiful. We're about to eat a snack, about 8 knots true, and we're doing 4, so that's pretty good. 50% of the wind speed. Heading towards Shroud. Okay, so a little bit of explanation. This is the spinnaker sheet. It's a very lightweight sheet because you don't want the clew of the sail to be weighted down by anything heavy, because you need this thing to have a good shape and really light air. I have the sheet in my hand, and when it needs trimmed, I pull it in, and when it needs let out, I let it out. Now, right now, we are so dead downwind that I have to have it a little oversheeted because the thing wants to swing over, like past center line onto the port side of the boat. So I have it sheeted a little bit farther in than I would normally because it threatens to like collapse around the headstay if I don't. So this is what we're doing. We got about 3.8 to 4 knots of boat speed in 5.8 knots of wind. Yeah. So, and then the red and white line there is the tack line. So if something were to happen, we could blow the tack line and then I'd be able to go douse the sail real quick. Or the other opposite way, someone could let the sheet out and I could go douse it that way. But it's better to be able to bring the thing back to the side of the boat and then in, I think. Of course, it varies by situation, so. That's the setup. Just sitting here, enjoying life, eating snacks, and trimming spinnaker. We doused the spinnaker, put it away. The wind has died. We don't want to get to where we are going in the dark because we've never been there before and we just don't want to do that.
Make sure our anchor's set well.
I think what we're going to do is, regardless of what the wind's doing, I'm going to set the anchor pointing our bow to the northeast. All right, we've made it to our anchorage. Just kind of picking a spot here. Katie's up at the bow. She has the anchor ready to deploy. We're just kind of nosing up here as far as we want. Still looks like sand and some grass. Okay. All right. anchor, safe. What do you think?
Super clear water.
Yeah. This reminds me of the water in the berries.
The berries, I think, is the clearest water I've ever seen.
So tonight the winds are forecasted to shift to the northeast. They've been a southeast wind from this direction for the last few days, and they're going to clock around to the northeast right here. So we will be nicely protected behind these coral land masses. So we are going to basically play around in these anchorages up like this few miles of shroud coastline for the next few days. This anchorage. Beautiful.
Watch out.
And the final rinse. You look great, babe.
Thank you.
Love you.
Lemon ginger.
Guinness,
Cheers.
kombucha. Cheers.
Yes.
This is delicious. And I am going to take the footage off of here and put it on here so we can watch it. And you, Katie May, are going to make us some dinner, huh?
Yes.
She has said, I want to cook dinner tonight. So that is what she is doing. All right.
First, we put the
Call it
Tabasco
off.
on the eggs.
What's going on here, though?
We have white rice. We have veggies stir fried in some sesame oil, garlic, ground ginger, and cumin. And the veggies are onions, carrots, red bell peppers, and kale. And then we have some like fried scrambled eggs. And we're going to top it with a little Tabasco and a little organic coconut aminos. Tabasco goes on the eggs. Coconut aminos on the veggies and rice.
All right. Today was a good day. Love you, sweetie.
Love you.
Is that okay?
Do you guys hear that?
Exactly.
There is just no wind out here right now.
Look at the water. It's like...
We haven't had this in a long time. There actually isn't any. Ooh. All right,
because
Gami.
of that,
And because of that, Gami likes to smack the back of the boat.